That's correct.
No one else in the car with you?
I haven't drank in over 2 weeks.
Is there anyone else in the car with you or no?
No, I swear to God, no one else is in the car.
Okay. Well, are you okay? Do you need any medical attention at all?
No, I'm okay. No, I haven't had anybody else in the car. I haven't drank in 2 weeks. I haven't drank in 2 weeks.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because you definitely have an odor of alcoholic beverage emanating from your breath. So it's funny.
He asked her whether anyone else was in the car. Twice, she answered a question he had not asked. This is a dirt road in Flagler County, Florida, a few minutes before 3 in the morning on the 20th of June. There are no street lights out here, and everything you can see is lit by headlights and light bars.
I backed up too far, and I was
No, not in the ditch. I'm talking about the front.
What do you mean?
The front of your vehicle? You see how the bumper's gone?
I didn't hear anything, I promise. No, I'm fine. I legitimately didn't hear anything. It wasn't on here. It was already like that before.
Your car was already like that?
It was. It legitimate was. I swear to God, I'm
fluid on the ground.
No, it was already like that. I'm not lying. I swear to God. I'm fine. It was already like that. I'm okay. But I haven't.
I thought you just said you didn't drink in 2 weeks.
I haven't drank in 2 weeks, heavily drink like I used to before, but normally I would be the passenger princess. In a way.
So how many drinks have you had tonight?
I just sat there.
Where was that at?
The bowling alley.
The bowling alley on Palm Coast?
Yes, sir.
So why would I still be getting that odor if it was 2 hours ago you had that drink?
Oh, no.
What kind of drink was it?
She never had to say any of that. He asked who was in the car, and she reached past the question twice to tell him about something nobody had raised. By the time he asked her directly, the answer has already moved, and it keeps moving all night. He will hear it change 4 times before this is over.
And lives that you were going to. You can't tell me how your car ended up like that.
Well, I only ended up like that because they told me not to move it anymore, so that's exactly why.
I told you to stop when I got out and I was banging on the window and you drove me to ditch. Did you not see me? My lights? I was right through.
I sure did. I was trying to pull out this way.
Well, no, but that means stop. You know, when you see these police lights, it means stop where you're at.
In the front.
So I was up at 302 and 100 at the stop sign. I was getting ready to make a right, and as I started to make a right, I looked and she's coming head on with me. So you probably, if you go up there, you can see my tire tracks where I went deep into the ditch to avoid it. And I turned around and looked, and I watched it go all over the road. So I was like, I can't just go see my way to work and let this lady drive down the road. So I popped the U-turn. I got video. I sent one of them to the text message from the dispatch center, but this one won't let me send because it's too long. But this is us coming down 302. She's all over the road, almost into the ditch there. I'm surprised she didn't end up in the ditch. And then I got from when we turned on to 305, where she's in the opposite lane.
You have the one of her going into the ditch? Is that this one?
What? So
at the end?
This the one where she starts to go into the ditch?
Yeah, watch this.
That man is the reason anyone is out here. He was on his way to work when she came at him head on, and he went into the ditch to get out of the way. He could have kept driving. Instead, he turned around, followed her, filmed her through his windscreen, and texted the clip to a dispatcher before a single deputy arrived. He did the job of a traffic camera because there was not one.
I'm okay. So I know I was going to ask you questions about how your car got in the ditch and everything and how the front of it happened. So we got a call that you were recklessly driving on the roadway and that you may or may not, hold on, just let me finish, and that you may or may not have went into a few people's driveways and wrecked a little bit and then drove off. Okay, so aside from that, I'm concluding my crash investigation. I'm now doing a criminal investigation for DUI. Okay, so I'm doing. Hold on. Just let me finish. Okay. So basically, I'm doing what we call a changing of the hats. So I'm done with my civil crash investigation. I'm now doing a criminal investigation. Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be.
Watch what he just did, because it is required, and almost nobody sees it. In Florida, if you crash, you have to tell the investigator how it happened. You do not get to stay silent about it. And because the law forces that answer out of you, the same law makes it unusable against you in a criminal case. So the moment a crash investigator starts to suspect a crime, he cannot simply carry on. He has to end one investigation out loud, read you your rights, and begin a different one. Deputies call it changing the hat. Everything she said before that sentence sits on one side of a wall, and everything after it sits on the other.
Any questions or making statements? Do you understand these rights as I explain them to you?
Does that mean I'm getting arrested?
That just means I'm asking if you understand the rights.
I understand my rights, but okay. I'm asking if I'm getting arrested or not, because I would have to call it to work.
Having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my question?
I just want to know if I would get arrested or would I not get arrested.
So are you willing to talk to me? I just need yes or no.
I'm willing to talk to prove I'm innocent.
So what I'd like to give you an opportunity to show me that your normal faculties are not impaired to the point where you can't operate a motor vehicle. So what I would like to give you the opportunity to do is to perform some field sobriety exercises for me. Okay. So to answer your question,
would I be able to Uber home or call him?
So it'll be upon conclusion of my investigation. Okay.
She asks whether she is being arrested. She asks 4 separate times tonight, and the honest answer is that it has not been decided. What he offers her instead is a chance to show that her normal faculties are not impaired. That is what these exercises are. They are not a formality, and they are not a trap. They are the part of the night where the driver can still change the outcome.
Answer any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights as I've read them?
As you read them, absolutely.
These rights are mine. You're willing to talk to me and do the field sobriety exercises?
As much as I can. I am bow-legged. I have one short leg compared to the other. I can show you my surgery scars on them as well. So it's not like something I would make up.
I guess. I know you don't have any glasses on, but do you wear any glasses or contacts or anything?
I do wear glasses because I am nearsighted, so absolutely I do.
Okay, so you can't see far away, but you can see close?
I can see up close, absolutely.
What she just said matters more than it sounds. The walk and turn and the one-leg stand both assume a body that can do them, and the eye test assumes eyes that track normally. A driver who raises a real physical limitation before the exercises start is doing exactly what a defense attorney would tell them to do. It does not end the investigation. It does mean everything that follows has to be read against it.
I got you. Give your light with you. Okay. You just want to stand, just take a step to your left real quick? Okay. So all I want you to do is put your feet together and put your arms down by your side, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at your eyes, okay? So I have a pen here. Can you see the tip of my pen?
Yes, sir.
Can you touch the tip of my pen for me? Alright. So all I want you to do is you're going to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Don't move your head. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about the instructions?
No, sir. Follow the pen.
Okay. Right? Just one more time up and down. Okay. So you see the orange line in front of you?
Yes, sir.
This is what we're gonna have to work with, okay? Just because we're on a dirt road. So all I want you to do.
Your legs?
So all I want you to do is at the tip.
There is no painted line out here, so they made one out of orange duct tape. Look at what this test is being given on. 3 in the morning, an unlit dirt road, uneven ground, the only light coming off a car, and a woman who has already said her legs are not the same length. He runs it anyway because the alternative is deciding without it.
Get to 9, okay?
So like this.
You understand the instructions?
So like this.
Like
Just
what?
making sure I'm set up. Right.
Yeah, you're set up fine. Do you have any questions about what you need to do?
It's like marching. Like marching field.
9 heel the 2 steps that way.
I just advanced, so that's how I know that.
Yeah. Did you count your steps out loud in band?
1, 2, 3, and that's
Yeah,
all.
there you go. So that's what you do. Count your steps out loud. 9 heel the 2 and turn around.
5.
So I just got one more exercise for you, okay? We can go back a little bit closer to that car. I don't want you to trip on the duct tape or anything over there, okay? Alright. So this last one, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's called a one-leg stand. So which leg is, like I said, you can pick right or left. You're going to pick up that foot about 6 inches off the ground, about as tall as a soda can. Okay? And you're going to count out loud for 30 seconds. Okay?
I count to 30.
2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2029.
Alright, Pearly, you're good. Alright, do me a favor, turn around, face the car for me.
Am I gonna arrest it?
Put your hands behind your back, okay?
I don't want to be popped up.
Okay. We're gonna deal with the car. It's gonna get towed.
So do I pick it up from the tow yard?
I would be more worried about. Okay.
I'm gonna call it river? Like that. Just in case, because I do open in the morning, supposedly. And it's my first time drinking after 3 weeks. Want to get my brother's number, though?
She spent most of tonight saying she had not been drinking. On a second deputy camera near the end of it, she says it was her first time in 3 weeks. She asks if she is being arrested. She asks for her brother, and she says she is tired. The sheriff office would put her blood alcohol at more than twice the legal limit. She was charged with driving under the influence, with 3 counts of driving under the influence with property damage, and with 3 counts of leaving the scene of a crash. The property was a mailbox and whatever else was out there in the dark that nobody saw happen. What the footage shows is a man who went into a ditch to avoid her and turned around anyway, and a deputy who stopped in the middle of an investigation to say out loud which hat he was wearing. If you want to see how we get footage like this, the link is in the description.